Okay.
Can I show you the weather today?
Yes, please.
Hold on. Let me switch the camera to the front.
I'm preparing to go live now. Okay.
It is snowing, but I have to go to work. You can't see. The snow is too powdery.
It's dark outside. Oh.
Yeah, it's 6 o'clock in the morning. I mean 6:30 in the morning, but it is dark because it's snowing.
Uh-huh.
I
Okay.
can't see
Good morning.
anything, and I can't zoom. Hi,
Mm.
Mike. Let me
How's your
turn off.
injury?
I'm getting better, thank you. So February 3rd is my doctor's appointment,
Mm-hmm.
and I will be uh I will be getting a new X-ray to see if the bone healed properly, and then I'll be
Mm.
back. I'll be back on track.
I hope you get better soon.
Thank
Get
you.
better soon.
I am.
Mm.
I'm getting better by the day.
Mm. Perfect. I think we can start. I mean, first we'll go with the introduction, a brief introduction about GLEx 2020, and
Okay.
then we can start with the presentation. Okay? Okay, so I'll just introduce myself. 안녕하세요, 여러분. 저는 인도에서 살고 있는 산치다라고 합니다. 저는 5년 동안 한국어를 공부하고 있어요. 네, 아직도 공부하고 있어요. 근데 요즘은 일 때문에 너무 바빴어요. 그래서 조금만 공부하고 있어요. 그리고 여기 와서 우리 글렉 친구들이랑 공부 많이 하고 있어요. 네, 그리고 여러 가지 문화도 공부하고 있어요. 네, 만나서 반갑습니다. 네, 그리고 라넬라 씨, 네,
Hello, everyone. My name is Renella, and I'm from the Philippines, living in the U.S. I'm co-founder
Mhm.
of GLEx 2020, and we have been doing this for 6 years now. I don't know if
half
you
a
can hear
decade.
me.
Yeah, we can hear you perfectly. Yes.
Okay. And we've been doing the cultural exchange with Kevin Sem for the past 3 years, I think, almost 3 years. And it's our little contribution to world peace. So I'm really happy to have you all here and to join us for our first cultural exchange in 2026. Welcome, everyone. 환영합니다, 여러분. 저는 러넬라입니다. 미국에 살고 있는 어, 어, 필리핀 태어난 미국 살고 있는 사람입니다. um, uh, yeah, 환영합니다. I forgot Korean already. I haven't practiced in, I don't know, 2 years. Take care,
It's,
everybody.
yeah. 네. 그리고 Kevin Sam, would you like to introduce yourself since there are
Yeah,
uh,
sure.
yeah.
안녕하세요. 여기 왜 안 들어와, 근데? 안녕하세요. 저는 말라 왔네. 안녕하세요, 말라. Yes.
Mm,
저는 한국 사람입니다.
mm.
저는 한국말 잘 못해요. 공부하고 있습니다. Yeah, you help me to improve my Korean, okay? Welcome, everyone. It's really good, amazing to see, people from all over the world through Zoom. So I hope you have, you have fun today. So I really appreciate and then Orva and then Malla, yeah, your time and energy to introduce your countries. Okay, I'm really excited. Okay, that's all. Thank you. 감사합니다.
네, 감사합니다. Yes. So I think we can. Yeah. Also, Shri is here. She is our coordinators from GLEX. She has been our original member since 5 years. I can't believe it's been like 5 years that we are studying together. So, Shri, can you please introduce yourself and thank you for all the help that you do for GLEX 2020.
안녕하세요, 여러분. 저는 인도에서 살고 있는 스리피티라고 합니다. 저는 글렉스에서 5년부터 한국어를 공부하고 있습니다. 많이 친구들을 만나고 행복한 공부 시간 있습니다. 오늘 프레젠터는 벨화 씨는 파이팅!
네,
반가워요.
네, 감사합니다. 네. So, our first presenter will be Mala, right? From Finland?
Yes.
Okay. Yes. So, yeah, you can start with the presentation. You can introduce yourself briefly and then start with the presentation. Yeah. All the best.
Thank you. Hi, my name is Mala and I'm from Finland. I do not speak Korean. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Yeah, Kevin asked me to join here and kind of show a little bit about Finland. I don't know if it's a good one. I tried my best to find something interesting, so I hope it's a good presentation. It's a very quick overview of what is Finland and so on. So I hope you enjoy. So let me just share it. Here you go. Everybody can see it?
Yes, we can see it.
Perfect. So yeah, right. Like I said, Finland. So I'm from Finland and it is a tiny country, but also not. And we are a bit unique. So this is a picture from I don't know actually where, but somewhere in Finland. It's very we love green and we have a lot of lakes, so it is kind of what we have. Our flag is white and blue, and the blue is representing all the lakes that we have in our country. So just a little bit about it. So turn move. There we go. So yes, Finland. So we are part like in north of Europe, so all the way on the top. And our neighbors are Russia, Norway, Sweden, and Estonia. So we are like surrounded by them. So our next door neighbors are mostly Russia and Sweden, which at the moment it's not the nicest one, especially with this Russia, but it's okay. We gained our independence in 1917 from Russia. And yeah, our main like languages, we speak Finnish, which is called Suomi in Finnish, and our other main language is Swedish. So all the like the official languages are Finnish and Swedish. So everything here is in both languages, and we sadly have to learn both languages here. There's like they don't ask, you are forced to, sadly. Even though we are not that tiny country, there is only 5.5 million of us. So there is very little of us. There is not many. And yeah, we're bigger than like, let's say UK, but then like I said, only 5.6 million is very little compared to the size of the country that we have. So I feel like it's very interesting. Let's go to the capital. So Helsinki, which is the capital of Finland. It is the largest city in Finland and it's the southern coast, so where the Baltic Sea is. So here on the bottom you can see there is the sea and then the right bigger dot over there here is where Helsinki is. So and we used to have Turku, which is another city more towards the left. It used to be our capital, but this was moved as like we had more shipping and then all that stuff. So it was moved to Helsinki, and now yeah, Helsinki is the capital of Finland. And here are some pictures. The White Church is in the central of Helsinki, and it's right next to the sea, as you can see here. The president's palace is also right on the picture, but you can barely see it. But like the church is like everybody knows where it is. It's very stunning if you see it by yourself. and yeah, it's very nice. On the left, you can see some like pictures I found. The left one, this wooden one, it's our library, which is, I'd say, 4 or 5 years old, and it became quite like popular, but also like very worldly known. It's people come to see it, and it's very stunning. As you can see here, it's wooden, and the top is mostly just windows. And there's 3 floors. The first floor is just basic. There's cafeteria and stuff like that. The second floor is where there are study rooms. You can play games there. You can like, there are so many things. You can even print 3D, like printings. And then all the books that you can borrow or read are on the top floor where all the windows are. And the library is free for us, so you just need like Finnish like address to be able to get the card, and then you can like rent a book for free, books, movies, whatever you want there. So it's very nice. And then the picture on the right is just the trams that we have in the city, and that should show like even though you're a city, we still have the greenery. So we really appreciate nature, even though sometimes I feel like it's not that like easy to see, especially in winter when everything is just dark and white. So, but in summer, it's very nice to see that we really appreciate the nature. So yeah, fun fact, like I said, we have many lakes, a lot of lakes. It's, yeah, I don't even know. It's like I said, around 1,888,000 lakes, which is a lot. And some of them are man-made, but mostly they are like natural lakes. And in winter, you can even like drive or skate on top of them because the ice is so thick. I literally went a few days ago to skate on one lake, so that's nice. We are, I think, the 8th year in a row ranked as the happiest country in the world. That is a questionable on my part, but I don't know. We don't know. Finnish people are confused by this also, but okay, we are happy about it. Um,
Wow.
yeah, the other one is, I mean, Santa Claus. Finland is the home of Santa Claus. So in the north, we have a Santa Claus village where the Santa Claus is from, and you can see it and you can visit them. But yeah, for us, Santa Claus is living in the North Pole, which is in the north of Finland, because in the middle of Finland starts the North Pole. So, and you can see reindeers then. And we have a lot of saunas, but I will talk about it more. But yeah, 3 million saunas around there in Finland only. And that's a lot of saunas. So the weather, the winters, they're very long, very long. They usually start around earliest September, but like October is usually when it gets cold. And we can have snow till like May. So we have summer is like month to 3 months max, very short time. And winters are very dark and cold usually. We have sunlight around Christmas. We have sunlight for like 3 hours maybe, if not that. And that is all the way on the south in Helsinki. If you go all the way to north to Lapland, you will not see a sun at all. It will be dark whole day. But then summers are the opposite. So we have sunlight but barely any darkness. So in south you have like the sun sets around 12 a.m., 1 a.m. and rises up at 3 a.m. So it's a very short time. So barely any dark. And then on north the sun doesn't go down at all. So it's all the time sunlight. And I put pictures here to show the northern lights, as you can see them, especially north. And then there's actually a picture of me on the corner, as you can see. And I want you guys
Excuse me,
to
Mala,
guess.
we cannot see the screen sharing.
Sorry?
Screen sharing is down. Screen sharing. We cannot see the picture.
We can see it. We can see it, Kevin Sam.
You can
Some
see
are
it?
able to,
Yeah.
yes. Some people
Ah,
are
really?
able to see and others are
Yes, we
not.
can see it.
So we're sharing in the
Ah,
chat box as well.
Oh, okay.
나만
Well,
안 보이는구나, 그럼. Okay.
I don't know. It's showing that I'm sharing the screen, so I don't know.
Okay, go ahead.
So in the bottom, you can see the picture of me. And I want you to guess at what time of the day did I take this picture, or it was taken this picture.
Mm.
Hint, it is a summer, so
So
In the morning?
midnight.
this picture was taken at midnight.
Midnight.
Yes,
Oh
10
my
past
God.
midnight, so exactly 00.10. And there is, I have not edited this picture, so you can see the
Oh my
sunlight.
God.
So you can see. This is like all the way in the south, so yeah. So in north, it's like daytime whole day, 24/7. So I think personally, I love summer because I love warm and I love sun. So yeah, summer is the best time, but yeah, it's very short in Finland. But this picture I feel like is very like good to show how it looks actually during like summer times. Like it is very light. So people and culture, we are very quiet usually, but then if you get to know us, we can be very friendly. The personal space is very much a thing here. As you can see on the picture, you can see people standing on like a huge line, but they are not online actually. They are just waiting for the bus, but they don't want to be next to each other. So this is this personal space that we need just to stand on the bus stop. And most probably all of them are actually going on the same bus. It just, you see a person, you're like, I'll just stand here. You can wait there. So this is a very common occurrence, and this picture has been shared a lot in social medias, especially during COVID, because we were joking about that we don't need to learn like spacing because we already do that. It's engraved in our souls. So yeah, it is a very big thing. We don't really want to be like too close to each other. Being on time, especially compared to Asia, Finland is like, if we say we're meeting at this point, you're usually exactly that time or a bit earlier. So I'm very bad at that. I've seen that, but like many Finnish people are like, usually if you say, oh, we're meeting at this time, you need to be there at that time. And silence, it's not awkward here in Finland because we don't like small talk. So we prefer to be quiet than just speak nothing. So yeah, especially like some other countries where small talk is normal, we are like, don't talk to me, please. I want to be on my own. So I'm not a very Finnish person in that because I'm very social. But yeah, that is very Finnish thing. So they don't really like to talk. Next, I want to show you a little bit of foods. So these are one of the things that we really enjoy and are like basic Finnish foods. So we have rye bread, which is called ruisleipä, which is this dark bread. Some of them are kind of hard, but some are still soft. It is actually very healthy, much healthier than the normal white bread. But we have many sorts of like rye breads here, and we really love them. Like Finnish people eat rye bread every day. The next is salmon soup, lohikeitto. We eat this usually in like winter time. I mean, it's tasty, it's easy to make, and it's very yummy. So it's very simple. There is only like salmon, there is carrots, there is potatoes, and just a little bit like ingredients like cream. I think there is onions also. So it's very simple to make, and it's not like, it's quite healthy in the end, but it's kind of like this Finnish style of like ingredients that you can find, not doesn't matter what kind of weather or like the time of the year. It's easier to find and you can like easily make it. Then we have Karelian pie, which is karalampiirakka. So it's this kind of like a bread, but it has rice and egg filling in the middle, as you can see the white part. And we eat these a lot. It is one of the Finnish like pastry. It's not pastry. We can't like count it as a bread in our heads, even though it's called pie. But yeah, we eat them like usually the most basic thing to put on top. Obviously, like you can put cheese or ham or something on it, but we usually put egg butter, which is smashed eggs and butter and salt together mixed. We usually put that on top of it and eat it, and it's very tasty. And then last one is salmiakki, which is salty licorice. We Finnish people love this. We are crazy for salmiakki. You can find it anywhere. You have chocolates with salmiakki. You have ice creams. You have alcohol flavored in salmiakki. We are crazy about this. I feel like it's similar to corn in Korea. You guys love corn and it's everywhere. We love salmiakki and it's everywhere. It's hard to not find salmiakki somewhere. But it is candy that usually kids don't like when they're a kid. Like you don't like it when you're a kid, but you grow to love it as you grow up. So it is very interesting. But yeah, we Finnish people love salmiakki. So these are kind of like the most known or like loved foods that Finnish people will eat no matter what. Then next, let's go to sauna. So like I said, we have like 3 million saunas in the whole country, but there's only 5.6 million of us. So it's more than half of the population. And I usually explain that if you don't have sauna in your own house, apartment, the apartment complex will have a sauna that you can use. So there is always a way or place where you can use sauna. And even in swimming halls or some gymnasiums, they have sauna that you can use. So sauna is a very, very important thing for Finnish people. And we go to sauna in any time of the year, winter or summer. We we go to sauna a lot in summer because I don't know, it's hot, but we go even more other places. It doesn't always make sense, but we love sauna. And like even when I was in Korea, I was like, where can I go to sauna? I'm missing sauna. So yeah, it is a very big part of our lives. And it is funny though, because we Finnish people, like I said, we don't like small talk. We are very quiet. But then if you go to sauna, suddenly we are making this small talk. So we get very social when we're in sauna, which makes it very weird. But it is what it is. We get very excited in sauna. So yeah. And yes, people do go to swim in lakes when it's icy, as you can see on the picture. I've done that. Not really my thing, but a lot of people do it even now, so it is a thing. And I wanted to also say that before in the history, sauna was also one of the cleanest and warmest places in your house. So if women were giving birth, they usually gave birth in sauna because it was like I said, cleanest and warmest place, especially in winter. So it is a very like traditional thing that has been coming with us since history. But yeah, sauna is a very big thing of our culture. Then I wanted to talk about a little bit about school and education. Finnish education system is quite well known, like around the world, for its like high quality, equality, and that it's free. So I've never paid for my school. It's always been free. Even now that I'm studying in university, it is free for me, which is very nice. I also wanted to say that lunch is provided for kids until you're like in high school for free. And now I only pay like I'd say 5,001 for like a hefty meal, which is not much in Finland. Finland is very expensive. So it's very cheap price for us to pay, and it's very like nutritious food. We have like salads and everything. So it is very nice. And the pictures that I chose here is the bottom one is a cap, like graduation cap that you can, this is for high school that everybody can get. But we have, if you're graduating from vocational school or from university, you can have a similar kind of cap. It just might have a different color of the black one. And then the golden sign on the middle can be different. So this white and black one is specific for high school graduation. So we all have this kind of graduation cap that we usually wear on 1st of May. I don't know why it happened, but we usually wear that. So it's not just one time thing. We wear like once a year. And then the special thing, if you do doctorate in Finland, when you graduate, you will get this cap or hat, but you will also get a sword. And it's very interesting. But yeah, you get an axle sword and a cap when you graduate as a doctorate in Finland. I've seen that people being like surprised by this. Even I'm surprised by it because it's not that widely said, even though it's very normal in Finland. So I feel like I don't know if many countries you get actual sword when you graduate from school, but I would love to have that. And yeah, just a little summary then. Yeah, we love nature. We are kind of calm, and then like we enjoy the quality of life. We prefer like vacation of work. So we work to live instead of live to work. So if we have free time, we will literally enjoy it. Usually in summer, everybody goes to like summer cottages or something. So we really enjoy free time. And yeah, we have cold weather. Even now it's cold. There is too much snow. Don't like it. But we have a lot of saunas. And yeah, we are quiet people who love salmiakki. So I don't know what else to say. We are very unique. And that's it. Thank you. This is actually a picture from my grandmother's summer cottage. So that's it.
Beautiful. Thank you so much for the wonderful presentation. I could relate so much. This is like I should be there because I could relate to so many of those things.
Yeah, we
Mm,
are very interesting. It's
yeah.
it's it's very hard to explain because even for like rest of the year we are kind of weird because we are social, but you need to get to know us first. Otherwise, we are
Right.
like, why are you sitting next to me? Like, go away.
Yeah, that's me. And
Yeah,
the whole country is like that, so I was really surprised. Yeah.
yeah, Mala, I remember the first time we met, you are quite shy. You didn't really talk to me, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, I
Yeah, like
remember
that's the
that.
thing. Like,
Yeah,
I'm
I
like,
remember
let
that.
me take my time to understand what is
Yeah,
happening. Like,
that's
I'm
a
not saying
finish.
no, but I'm very confused.
Yeah, you are typical Finnish, right?
Yes, in that case, yeah. But I am still more social than normal Finnish person. So
Ah, okay.
it will be even more like, don't come talk to me.
Okay, thank you so much.
No worries.
Any questions from anyone? Please go
Yeah,
ahead if you have
I have
anything.
a question. Yeah, Mike's something name. Go ahead.
Mike, you can go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank thank you for your wonderful presentation.
Thank you.
And I think your country, so weather is cool, but people are warm. Very nice
Yes,
country.
that is
And
true. I feel like it's probably the sauna that helps us to keep warm inside.
my question is that there's free education in your country. Is it also for foreigners or only local
So
people?
it used to be free for foreigners also, but since there were so many people who misused the visa, so they changed it and now you have to pay for the school.
I see.
Okay, thank you.
No worries.
Hi, Mala.
Hi.
Ask about the salmiakki.
Yes,
You said it's a salty thing. Do they make candy out of it, and do they use it
it
in
is
salads
candy.
because it's
So
just
the black thing that I showed, it is candy, but
okay?
you can like I said, like Koreans have corn ice cream. I still haven't tried that. I need to try it. But like we love salmiakki so much that you can find it pretty much anywhere now. So we have, like I said, ice creams. We have um chocolates that is filled with salmiakki also. It's a hard candy, so
Yeah. Do
they
you
feel, but
use it
we
in
also have
salads?
alcohol with that flavor. Sorry?
Yeah, yeah. Do you use it in salads?
No, it's a
Okay,
candy.
okay, got it.
I mean, you could, but I don't think it will go with it. It's very like sour and salty. It's not sweet at all.
Thank
That's
you.
why kids don't like it.
Yeah, there are yeah, and many people don't like it like outside of Finland or North Europe, so yes. And I saw someone made a comment, but I'm trying to see where can I see the comments.
Yeah, in the chat,
Oh,
you
here.
can see the questions in
Someone
the.
asked, how long does it take to travel to
So
Finland from Korea?
you can take a straight flight with Finnair from Seoul, and it takes from no 10 hours, 10 to 12 hours, 9 to 12, somewhere there. It depends obviously how fast they go. But I think mine was 11 hours when I came last time. Or then, yeah.
I have a
Also,
question.
Kevin,
Oh, go ahead.
yeah, go ahead, Emma.
I was gonna ask about the sword. Is there any specific special meaning of sword after getting your PhD degree?
I don't know. That's the thing, like for me, because I like the confusing thing is I know you can get it, but there is not that much that they tell us. Like, so obviously I can like search for it, but I only know that, oh, you get that if you do a doctorate, but it's just a basic word everybody gets. I'm not really sure what's the story behind it, but I just know that if you do it, you get that in Finland. So, which is weird, but also interesting.
Mm, yeah.
Anala, she and Mike Sonsonim both commented that the library looks like a ship. So was that the intention to make it look like a ship?
Sorry?
The library picture you shared at the
Oh,
start
the
of the
library. Oh, it wasn't the best picture. I can share a better picture of the library because it is very new. No.
They want to
Well,
make it
not
look like a
new,
ship?
but like the architecture is very newish style, and how to explain it? I wanted to show it because I really like it. I've been there a few times already, and yeah, yeah, it is very nice. This picture is better. I wasn't able to really put it in the slide. So this is the actual like library from like outside in summertime. And then let me show you how it looks inside. Mm-mm-mm. And this is from the top floor,
It
from
looks
the
like it is
corner.
floating.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but like we have a lot of wood, so we use a wood a lot, and it kind of represents also Finland. We use wood a lot in like different like house. We have like floors are usually wooden and stuff like that. So it representing a lot about Finnish culture in here.
Interesting.
It's
Okay.
called Audi if you ever wanna like search it up. So
Mhm.
so yeah. But it's very like you can like sew in there, you can print canvas, you can fix clothes, you can play games, you can watch movies, you can borrow cameras even there. There's so many things and it's all free if you have the card to use. So it's very nice.
That's nice. Any other questions from anyone, or we can go with the second presentation?
No?
I guess, yeah, no.
Thank
Thank you so
you.
much for the
감사합니다.
presentation. 예, 감사합니다.
네, thank you, 말라. 감사합니다.
Thank you, Kevin.
Okay, keep in touch.
Yes. Okay, we can start with the second presentation.
I'm gonna share my screen. Just a second. Right. Can you see?
Yes.
Yes, you can see it.
Okay. All right. Well, let me introduce myself first before I start my presentation. My name is Arva. I'm currently a PhD student in Korea, and I've been living in Korea for a long time, since 2018. Yeah, today I'm going to present my country, which is Turkey. Yeah, I think many people are here familiar. I hope you enjoy it. So I would like to start with the location of Turkey. Where is Turkey? Turkey. So if you look at this world map, you can see this is where we are in right now. I'm in Korea, and then Turkey is located here. This side is Europe and Africa and Asian side, which you can see better in this picture. This is where Turkey is. And if you look at the neighbors of Turkey, you can see on the right side. So this is Asian side. You can call it Middle East also. This is always issue for Turkish people. You know, when you go to the website, sometimes you need to fill the auto form and you need to choose where you're from. For me, each time the continent is different. Sometimes they put it in Middle East, sometimes Europe, sometimes Asia. It's always challenge. So it's kind of like confusing, but it's like a bridge between Europe and Asia. And the right side, the Asian side, we have neighbors, Syria, Iraq, Iran, and also just a little bit of Azerbaijan, Armenia, and Georgia here. On the left side, the European side, we have Greece and also Bulgaria as neighbors. So you can see. And if we look at how long it will take from Korea to Turkey, you can see 10 hours with the direct flight from Incheon to Istanbul, which can also show difference between 9 to 11 hours, depending on airline and depending on the route. Recently, we cannot really go on the top of Russia because of the war issue. So they usually change route. So it takes, it changes. So Turkish flag. Do you know Turkish flag? Does anyone know how Turkish flag looks like? Or any color?
Red.
Red and white.
Exactly. I wore this today to give you that. So yeah, it's a red flag. This is how Turkish flag looks like. So we have red background, crescent moon, and the star. So there is a legend about this. And according to this tall story, this red is actually representing red is representing the blood of the soldiers. They were like the soldiers that actually died during the wartime. And then on that day, when they look at the sky, there was a crescent moon and then star, and then those were reflected on the blood. So based on that, people based on this image, they were kind of inspired and then made this flag. This is a kind of widely told story, but I don't know if it's actually true. So that's the thing. But the crescent moon at the same time is very like it has like it's a symbol. It's also important for the Islam, not just for the like Turkey culture, but also Islam. It represents the faith, and the star represents the future and the hope. So those are the meaning of the like what you can see on the flag is that these are the meaning for this Turkish flag. And then if you look at the size of Turkey, so you can see Turkey is around 800,000 kilometers square, and then Korea is 100. It's almost like 7 to 8 times bigger compared to Korea. And then we have 81 provinces in Turkey. And so if you look at the population, you can see Turkey has currently in 2020, not currently, 2025, actually, 87 million people in Turkey, and in Korea, 52 million. And also, I'm gonna move from population to the currency. So, but the currency we are using in Turkey is Turkish lira. And we have 6 different banknotes. The biggest one is 200 Turkish lira, and then 100 Turkish lira, 50, 20, 10, and the 5 Turkish lira. And then we have coins here. And each actually banknote has the leader of Turkey, who is Atatürk. I'm going to be sharing later with you. And then 1,000 won is equal to 30 Turkish lira, and $1 is equal to 43 Turkish lira. So you can imagine the difference. So I put those like expenses. Like if you go to Turkey for one bus ticket, you pay 25 to 30 Turkish lira, which is close to $1. And if you want to have simple dinner, it's between 150 Turkish lira to 500. It's between 4 to 15 dollar. And also I checked the Americano from Starbucks. This is for the tall size. It's 180 Turkish lira, which is close to $5. People think Turkey is actually cheap, but actually it's not that cheap when it comes to meal or when it comes to other things. Sometimes I'm even surprised because I find things cheaper in Korea, except the groceries, but many things could be relatively cheaper here as well. And what about the capital of Turkey? So I want to ask you this. Is there anyone knows the capital city of Turkey?
Ankara.
Ankara. Istanbul. Okay, what else? Do we have more? Okay, so surprisingly, Istanbul is not the capital. Ankara is the capital. Mike knows. He already studied.
No.
Yeah. So Ankara is the capital. Istanbul is the biggest city, big metropolitan city, and the population is way actually more than Ankara, but still Ankara is the capital. And if you look at this map, this is where Ankara is located, and Istanbul is here. And there are other big cities, Izmir here, which is my hometown, and Konya, another city. And if we talk about the religion, Islam is one of the major religion in Turkey. Most of the people believe Islam, but they don't necessarily follow all the Islam rules. So you can see a variety of people wearing, like following the rules and wearing hijab. Some people don't, but they still believe in Islam. But also we have like very a minority of Christianity or like Jews, even Jews, like yeah, Jews in Turkey as well. But there's like the very small percentage compared to Islam. The current president is Recep Tayyip Erdogan. Maybe you've heard Erdogan before, and it's such a long time we have him as a president. That's another story. And yeah, these are just overall information about Turkey. And I wanted to give also a little bit of history. If we look at the history of Turkey, you can see a very long history, which is over 4,000 years. At first, these Turkish people used to live in the Central Asia, which is like a Mongolian side, and then they started to migrate towards Asia and Europe. And finally, when they reached Anatolia, which is like the middle of Turkey, Ankara, so that's called Anatolian region, and they established Seljuk state, and then later this became Ottoman Empire, and eventually it became Turkey. So that's just how the order is. And the Atatürk is the person who is very important for Turkish people. So if you go to Turkey, wherever you go, you are gonna see his pictures. If you enter the store, you are gonna see him. So people think he is the father of Turks because he is the one actually established the Republic of Turkey. So he introduced a lot of like reforms in many different fields, politics, society, culture. But I want to mention just few of them that holds importance, I think, for Turkish people. So in Ottoman time, we were using Turkish, but the Ottoman language, but the alphabet was Arabic. Even though it sounds like Turkish, but the alphabet was Arabic. And then he introduced the Latin alphabet. So we changed this Arabic alphabet to Latin alphabet after he established the Republic of Turkey. And then the second thing he did, I think this was one of the important thing, he gave right to women. So Turkish women were granted to vote and they were equal to men in many fields. And this actually happened even earlier than many European countries at that time. And also he promoted the modern education, and this was equal also for men and women. So yeah, you can see his picture here. And if you go Turkey, you will see more of him. And from here, I'd like to move on to a little bit the art culture side of Turkey. Oops, I cannot go. My presentation. Oops. Oh, okay, not working. So this is called Çini. It's a traditional Turkish art, and it's like a ceramic, and they use this for decoration. So you can see interior space. You can see in the interior spaces, or sometimes the plates. Yeah, you can see anywhere, or you can see these motifs on cups as well. So this is also something I'm going to show later. And also nazar boncuğu. We call it nazar boncuğu. It's like a charm in Turkey, and you can see it everywhere. And it's not just Turkey, also you can see probably in Greece too, they have too. And we call it evil eye. It's people believe that this can protect you from bad things, bad happenings. Like if you even get on the taxi, you can see the taxi has this one. They use it. And also when a baby is born, sometimes even the parents buy gold necklace or bracelet with this nazar boncuğu, evil eye. So yeah, that's the charm people believe. And how about looking at the alphabet and learning a little Turkish? So I mentioned earlier we were using Arabic alphabet, and that's switched to the Latin alphabet. You can see here. This is our very similar to English alphabet, but additionally we have this I, Ö, Ü, and the H sound. So if you look at the merhaba, like hello, in Turkish means merhaba.
Merhaba.
Yes.
Merhaba.
Do you want to repeat after me? Merhaba.
Merhaba.
Yes, exactly. Merhaba. So when we greet each other, we say merhaba.
Merhaba.
Yeah. So if we want to ask, how are you? We say nasılsın?
Nasılsın?
Nasılsın?
Yes,
Nasılsın?
Nasılsın?
exactly. Nasılsın? And you want to answer, you want to say I'm fine, you can say iyiyim.
İyiyim.
Exactly. Then I'm gonna ask you now. Nasılsın?
İyiyim.
İyiyim.
Okay, exactly.
İyiyim.
Perfect. You guys are amazing. You learn so fast. Exactly. That's how we do. And if you want to say I love you, you can say seni seviyorum.
Seni seviyorum.
Exactly. And thank you is teşekkürler. Yes,
Teşekkürler.
teşekkürler. That was fast. Exactly. Yeah. I can hear your pronunciations are really good. Wow. Okay, so that's how we greet each other and then ask each other how we are doing and then use this affirmation words. And how about moving on to something more fun, which is food. So Turkish breakfast is one of the, I think, best meal I love. So every single Turkish family have this Turkish breakfast in their home. And you can see we have variety of food. And I swear every single day we have this almost. I can tell you. And no one hesitates to prepare this. So we have plenty of cheese here. People love cheese in Turkish. That's the one of the essential thing. And one of the big thing I was missing when I moved to Korea actually. And then we have a lot of olives that we are consuming in the morning. And beside that, we have breads and cucumber and tomatoes and also jam, honey. So those are and kaymak as well. Beside those, we have also some warm dishes. This is called menemen. It's made from egg, tomato, and also onion. It's a kind of mixture. And the bottom is like sausages and also eggs together. So those are the main things you can see in Turkish breakfast, but of course it can show variation depending on the region. And the one of the main thing we always have is Turkish tea. If you go to Turkey, you are gonna see people are having a lot of Turkish black tea. And then speaking of the beverages, I mentioned that tea is one of the main beverage people actually consume a lot. And another thing is Turkish coffee. So we have this cup, and then that's where they serve the Turkish coffee. And I actually have this. I wanted to show you. So one fun thing about the Turkish coffee is that we have fortune telling. Once we have our coffee, we just turn the cup down this way, and then wait for it to cool down. So when it's cooled down, one person is taking this cup, and then they are looking at the images inside of this cup. Those are the images remaining from the powder of the coffee. So they kind of like whatever they see, they comment on that thing and they talk about your fortune. So that's one fun thing we do. And then this is called ayran, which is made from yogurt and cold water. They mix it with salt. They also put lemon juice sometimes inside. So that's kind of refreshing, a little salty, but it's delicious. And for food, of course, we are the mainland for kebab, but not just the wrap one, but we have plenty of kebab made for lamb, chicken, also meat. So like variety of kebab. And the baklava is one of the dessert. When it comes to dessert, I was like, there are many things, but baklava is one of the, I think, famous one. But I think we have way better desserts. But baklava is the one, it has a lot of layers, and each layer has pistachios. And then they put, at the end, they put the sherbet, and it's a little crispy and very sweet dessert. And also Turkish delight. It's like a jelly, and it's very, I feel like it's very similar to rice cake, but it's more sweet and it has more different aroma. Like, for example, they use rose as an aroma or pistachio or different type of nuts. So if you go to Istanbul, you will see plenty of them everywhere. And people often use this as a souvenir. So whenever I go to Turkey, I'm bringing a lot of Turkish delight to my colleagues or people I love. So yeah, that's also one of the dessert I could say. And of course, ice cream. You know, that's ice cream trick here also. But people think in Turkey they do this very often, but they don't. I think if they do it, Turkish people would get mad or angry all the time when they want to have ice cream. They cannot deal. I actually have a very short video, but if we have time, maybe I can share later. And then greetings. I also wanted to share this because I know in Korea, when you visit the older people, you bow to your elder. In Turkey, we don't do that, but we do kiss from hand. If we have like elder people, we kiss their hands like this, and then we put their hands to our forehead. So that's how we greet them if they're older. But if we do, if you're like if someone is younger, relatively younger, or if we are in the same age, we often do cheek kiss, and then we hug each other as well. And if we meet someone for the first time, we do handshake. So that's what we do when we greet them. And I'd like to also show this to you, like a little bit architecture and also religion related. So when it comes to Islam, this is the place where people go. to pray. It's called mosques. So if you go to Turkey, you are gonna see a lot of this everywhere. And not you're not just gonna see it, you are gonna hear it also because 5 times in a day, they have this prayer call. They invite people. So it's like a song, but it's not like a song, but it's an invitation, I could say. So 5 times in a day, they do this repeatedly, and then just invite you to come and then pray with us. Some people just go like they pray together at that time, yeah, depending on the location. And then this is how it looks inside. I mentioned earlier that Turkish art, tradition art, chini. Right? This is the one, actually. That's how they actually use it in the interior spaces. And if you want to go to Turkey and then travel, Istanbul is one of the spots that you can see and then travel. It's not just the sea, it's also the architecture. If you are familiar also, Turkey, Istanbul used to be Constantinopolis, the Roman Empire used to live, so we have plenty of European architecture as well. And the second, this is also from Istanbul, and this is like a market, traditional market you can visit. There are plenty of markets in Istanbul as well, and you can get Turkish delight from there. And Cappadocia is one of the famous spots. I think many friends in Korea are familiar with Cappadocia. It's a honeymoon space, I say. When people get married, usually they go and then they get into hot balloon and they take these pretty pictures. And that's yeah, that's also another city you can visit and you can experience that. And then it's also famous with the horse. You can do horse riding as well. And this is Pamukkale. It's the western side of Turkey. It's like we call it cotton castle, and it's a hot spring, and because of the mineral, it has this type of white structure, and it's a very beautiful place. This is the Ephesus. It's a very ancient time. The buildings from the very ancient time. And then Alaçatı is just a touristic spot, but which is close to my hometown actually. It's like usually people come during the summer and they spend the time in the seaside. And if you go to the other side of Turkey, eastern, it's a very different look. You can see. This is more eastern. It's close to Syrian side of Turkey, and this is how the buildings look like. And this city is called Mardin, and the food is also very delicious in this city. And yeah, I wanted to ask you some questions. Q&A time. Do you remember any Turkish words? Except
Marhaba.
except merhaba.
Yeah, im.
İyiyim. Yeah, I'm good. Anyone else? Do you remember?
Seni seviyorum.
Yes, seni seviyorum. Exactly. It means I love you. Wow, good. And next, what is the currency of Turkey?
Lira.
Lira. Yes, Turkish lira is the Turkish currency. And what about some representative Turkish desserts or foods? Easy one.
Turkish
Kebap.
delight.
Turkish delights.
Yes, Turkish delight. And yeah,
And baklava. Mike's
baklava. Yeah, somebody likes desserts. I can feel. And thank you for your time. Teşekkür ederim. 감사합니다. So that's all my presentation. If you have a question, I'm happy to take it. Yeah.
Well done. Thank you very
So
much.
much.
Yeah.
Okay, thank
Wonderful
you.
presentation.
Thank you for the presentation, Arwa.
Yeah.
So there's a man who introduced Latin alphabet, right, for the Turkey. So when kids join the school, do they learn alphabet? Like, do they study with the Latin alphabet or Arabic, the textbooks and all?
Everything is Latin since 2000, actually, since 1923. Yeah. From the time he established that, and then he brought the Latin alphabet as a mandatory, and then everything changed. All the textbooks, everything reading in the stores. So if you go to Turkey, you cannot find the Arabic alphabet as a part of Turkish culture. But if you are familiar, so I mentioned that we have different, I will go here, neighbors right here, Syria, Iraq. and we receive a lot of people from different countries like Syria, Iraq, and then there are a lot of people migrating. So because of that, in Istanbul especially, you can see a lot of Arabic like store with the Arabic alphabet. But that's not because of the part of Turkish culture, but it's because they are from Syria or Iraq. So they just use their own alphabet.
지뢰.
Any other questions?
I have one question.
Yep.
Over. Why you change the name of your country all of a sudden from Turkey to Turkey?
Yeah, I know, right? I even many times say Turkey, not Turkey. Yes. For me also it's a new change because of Turkey is an animal, and
Yeah.
you know that. So for that reason they decided to use the Turkey, the actual yeah, in
That is really a
Turkish.
reason.
Yeah, exactly. In
Okay.
Turkish we call it Türkiye, by the way. Like
Yeah.
using Dehan Minguk in English, something like that.
이렇게. 터키.私는 터키.
Yeah.
Saying it right, is it Turkey like tu or is it Turkey like tu?
Oh, sorry. The pronunciation?
Yeah.
It's actually Türkiye.
Turkey.
Yeah, actually, when we write in Turkish, we have this double dot here on you. Like it's not actually tu, but it's tu. Türkiye.
Turkey.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Turkey. Interesting.
Yeah.
터키. 터키.
Yeah. Now, do you
I
wanna?
have a question.
Yeah, Mike, go ahead.
Thank you for the presentation. And Turkey is our brother country.
그래도
And
Yeah.
what do you major in Korea?
What I major? I'm studying a PhD, and my major is brain science, bioscience, and biotechnology, and I'm working on brain.
Interesting.
Yeah, brain development. Something very unrelated to culture or social science.
How is your experience living in Korea for like more than 7 years, right?
Yeah.
7 years?
Yeah, more than 7 years. My experience, overall, yeah, I think I kind of adapted. I feel like I grew up here in Korea because when I came to Korea, I was 24 years old, and now I'm 32, and I'm gonna be 33 soon. So I feel like I grew up here, and I like many things in terms of food or like some life quality here is so good. But of course, you always miss home.
Right.
You always miss your mother's food.
Are
Yeah, that's something.
you planning to stay there long term, or like will you be leaving after you complete your PhD?
Well, depending on PI, my professor, you can imagine it can take longer. But I think I'm gonna stay a little bit while after graduation, and then I want to have different experience in somewhere else. But I feel maybe I can come back eventually after exploring outside.
Nice.
Yeah. So how many of you wants to go Turkey now?
I
Yeah,
definitely want to
me.
go
Okay.
for the desserts. I want to go there mainly for the desserts.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
That should be done.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Any other questions from anyone? Or we can wrap up for today.
If there are no further questions, we should take a picture for the GLEx
Yes.
post. So if you want to turn on your camera, maybe give your signature pose or a crazy pose. And if you don't want to put on your camera, you can give us cards.
Ranela, are you there? Ranela? She must be traveling or maybe.
I'm here.
Okay. Perfect.
My camera.
You want to get in the picture?
Wait.
Come closer. Because I have the, hold on 1 second.
Just a moment, huh?
Is that Miriam?
No, this is my group. Why can't I see?
I'm
Maybe,
gonna
maybe,
see pictures.
Hello.
yeah.
Okay.
The first presenter Mala has left the meeting sooner, so maybe Arva can give us 1, 2, 3 in Turkey, so we can take a picture.
Okay.
Okay.
In Turkish?
Yeah. Sorry,
Okay.
Turkish.
Alright.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Okay. So there's one picture. I'll take another one. Just a moment. Because we have two screens. So just a moment.
Oh, I got the picture in one.
Okay. Okay, you got it.
16
Great.
people in one. Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Let's take another one. Christopher is showing his pet. Let's
Okay.
take another one.
Okay,
Oh,
I'm gonna show my cup
Christopher!
then.
Yeah.
Oh, so cute.
Done?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you
Welcome.
Thank you
for the
everyone for
wonderful
joining us
Thank
today.
you.
If
Yeah, I
anyone
really
wants to
enjoyed it.
volunteer for the next month, please let us know. If you want to
Mm.
share about your country,
Oh, next
then
month,
please,
let's see.
yeah.
It will be February 12. Oh, there is no Sunday in February. It'll be March 1st. No, just kidding. The
February
22nd.
22nd, right?
Yeah,
22nd.
22nd.
Okay.
Yeah.
See you then.
Hi, Miriam.
Okay.
Thank you so much everyone. Bye bye. Have a nice
예,
day.
오늘 고맙습니다. 감사합니다. Thank you, over.
Bye.
감사합니다. See you soon.
See you soon. Bye.
Okay, bye bye.